The Gathering 208 podcast. This is the special holiday edition. We are talking about holiday feasts and roast beast. So, got Kellen with me, and I've got my beautiful wife Erica with me as well. Julie will at some point. the weirdest smile ever.
I mean,
and I love you for it.
Don't look down.
Julie is also going to be joining us right here at some point. So if you watch her sneaking in, that's why. She was having dinner with someone special, and it wasn't us. So exactly. And because of that, she made her late, and she's driving through traffic on Chinden, like
texting and driving.
Hey, now
she's using her voice to
text.
Is
a
voice to text.
That is a offense now.
That is an offense. Don't shame her.
I kind of forgot and was like talking. I wasn't texting, but I was talking. Because you're not even supposed to be holding it.
No,
nothing.
And I had my phone up to my ear the other day. I was driving and I saw a cop and I was like, oh gosh. I was like, I forgot. Like completely spaced it off.
That is part of the reason we bought our headphones when we did.
It is.
Because it's so much easier not having to worry about that.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyway, keep talking.
Don't hold your phone while you drive.
No.
Is
in Boise.
Yes,
and
in Boise, and Meridian, and Garden City, and so
just basically the Treasure Valley.
The Treasure Valley. But welcome. Yeah, we are talking about holiday foods and some of our favorite holiday foods. So maybe some of the things
breaking the set. Hey, we don't have a specific agenda.
This is my house.
10 minutes to like get settled in. We turn the camera on, and all of a sudden you're the most uncomfortable person in the world.
All of a sudden I got really
I gotta change everything.
Well, normally we're closer together.
We are, and Julie's not
space.
here, and so it feels like we feel it. Yeah,
I feel too far away.
Oh my goodness! You guys are social distancing. Come on.
Yeah.
For the next 5 minutes until
when
Julie
we first got this couch in that first night of the podcast, we were like way over here.
We uploaded all those videos onto YouTube.
Yeah.
And so I had that one pop up on my YouTube suggested list, right?
Okay.
And just so far away, and we're out in the garage.
Yep.
And it's all like glaring light, and
It was cute.
The good old days. We would love to hear from all of you, because not only do the 3, soon to be 4 of us want to chat, we want to chat with you as well. So if you've got a favorite holiday food or something your family always does as a tradition, or maybe that food you don't even like, but it reminds you of the holidays, it always shows up. Let us know in the comments. We want to hear about it.
Okay, speaking of that.
Yes.
Can I just start with
Go
something?
For it.
Okay, here's the thing. Mom, I love you.
She might be watching.
I know, that's why I said I love you. So every year my mom makes, so usually people have like cranberry sauce or jellied cranberries. My mom makes cranberry fluff.
And I like cranberry fluff.
Like marshmallow fluff?
I love it, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But it's an acquired taste, I think. Because it's like crushed up. Your mom's making her rolls right now.
Mom!
Josh wasn't kidding
mail
when
me
he
the
asked
rolls.
you to mail some. I'm kidding.
I hear
I'm
Julie.
not kidding.
She's going to magically appear by the time Erica's
So anyway,
done.
Marshmallow cranberry fluff. You like grate up your cranberries, mix them with crushed pineapple and whipped cream and mini marshmallows. And so that's like one of those things, like you either love it or you hate it, and I love it. But there's some people that are just like, ooh, what is
that? The texture took me a bit to get used to, because everything's a little, like the cranberries are still, they're not soft.
No.
Right? And the pineapple's got some tang and, chewiness to it. But I like it now.
Yeah, I can have a plateful.
I'm a big fan of it.
I've never had it.
You never had it.
I don't like cranberries, though, so I probably would never eat it.
That would be a problem.
Yeah.
I wonder, what it would be like if you cooked the cranberries first.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A little bit more.
We'd have to check
Do they cook them at all? Or are they just grind
No.
them? Okay.
No. It's a non-cooked meal.
It's a non-cooked
item.
It's a no-bake pudding.
But you know what? I do have some extra cranberry sauce that I made. Now I'm thinking about making something.
Okay.
I'm going to make an invention. Keep talking.
All right. So the thing with my mom's rolls right now, they're going to make them while we're there. Okay.
So good.
Mom, I don't remember how much butter is in a batch of your rolls, so feel free to comment that. But it is these homemade crescent rolls, right? They're not croissants. They're a rolled crescent roll. Yeah. And they are the butteriest,
come on in, Julio.
softest, pillows of deliciousness
Your mom's
you
rolls?
will ever.
Yes.
everyone on the
making them
team
right
knows
now.
because
We've been talking about
we've been talking about them. Well, you guys had them last
We
year.
had him last year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Julie wasn't
well,
here yet.
Kellen did.
Julie's here.
Julie wasn't out here yet last year when we had
Julie,
the
yeah.
rules.
No.
That's too bad. So, welcome, Julie. Welcome to
Thank
the
you.
podcast. How was dinner?
It was fine. Sorry that I am bad at time management.
Where'd you go?
Noodles and Company.
I mean, noodles.
Yeah.
Way to be.
Yeah.
Love it.
The actual dough.
In the actual dough, there's
It's a half a cup. But then
you melt
Then you
butter.
melt butter
Yeah.
and spread it on it, right, and roll it up, and then you put more melted butter on it, and I think you brush them with butter when they come out of the oven too.
Yeah, you do.
I have a real quick question. I
Yes.
don't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. We're just
Have
talking
we
about
talked
rolls.
about mashed potatoes yet?
No, we've
Okay.
talked about
We've
rolls
barely started.
and
I talked
cranberry
about
salad.
cranberry salad.
It's mashed up like ground cranberry, not cooked, ground like raw cranberry,
Yeah.
pineapple
That's how my dad
chunk,
does it.
and then whipped cream
Yeah, whipped cream and marshmallows.
marshmallows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've
It's a
never had it with
Midwest thing.
cranberries, but I've had it with cottage cheese.
Ew.
Okay,
I
you
know,
ruined
so
it.
have I. But
That's
ew.
not the same. I haven't had it with cranberries, but cottage cheese. No, cottage cheese and cranberries. No.
No, it's not. I just
I like cottage cheese and peaches. I like that.
heard that.
Yes. Okay,
works for
Sandy,
me.
here's the thing.
Oh, my mom?
Yes, your mom's on.
Oh, orange
Sandy,
zest and a dash or
Okay.
more of Grand Marnier.
Oh, she's getting all fancy.
Yeah,
So
they
for
make
mine,
really
I
good
do
cranberry sauce.
orange juice,
No.
cranberries, honey and sugar, and then some vanilla.
This is your
And
cranberry
let
sauce,
that-
right?
That's my cranberry sauce.
Oh, and Sandy's cranberry sauce.
Yep, and then
Okay.
you just kind of let it all jelly up in there, and it's so good.
Knock it out. Let's see what
Mm.
Josh thinks.
Hey, you got your cranberry sauce in the fridge right now, right? Is that what's in the?
I made it last
Is
night.
that what's in the Baby Yoda dish?
It is in the Baby Yoda dish.
We bought Baby Yoda Pyrex, like a
That's real
Baby
cute.
Yoda Pyrex dish. Like the last episode of Mandalorian to come out, which if you're a Mandalorian fan, this last episode was just full of the child cuteness. Erica, me and the boys watched it, and then Erica came out, and we fast forwarded to all the Baby Yoda parts, and that's how she watched the
Because
episode.
he uses the Force to get some cookies.
And he steals those. What are those? Are they macaroons?
They're like macaroons.
little
Yeah,
macaroons,
he like
space
steals
cookies.
macaroons from a boy because
Yep.
the boy
Yeah.
wouldn't share
Yep.
using the force.
Yep.
And then he eats so many of them, and he does like a roller coaster thing and throws up. And
Yeah,
I saw
he
the
pukes
like
up
you.
blue goo.
I saw the puke coming because I've had kids.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm like, he's totally gonna vomit.
is
And then all of a sudden he's
coming.
like, bleh.
Okay, so Kathy is wanting to talk about how bomb her sweet potatoes are too, because she loves
So
her roasted sweet potatoes.
I will give Kathy credit. I hated sweet potatoes. I used to hate sweet potatoes, and then she made these like roasted sweet potatoes with like she sprinkled some cinnamon on it.
Uh-huh.
Dude, they're so good.
Yeah,
They
I
are
just made
so
some last
good.
night. I didn't put cinnamon on though. That sounds delicious.
They're really good.
Kathy, you've been talking about these, and I've been out here for about 10 months. Haven't had them yet.
I mean, let's make
Did you
it
check
happen.
Julie's audio? Make sure her mic is good.
I don't know if I
Check,
could.
check. How's my mic?
Josh checked it, but
Okay.
I check 1, 2. Mashed potatoes.
Oh, you know what? You're not loud enough.
See, we got to bring this in a little bit.
Oh gosh.
Just pull that in.
oh gosh,
No, not
yes, just rip it off.
Just rip it off the stand.
Yep, just
Okay,
hold it
yeah.
like you're Steven Tyler.
Oh my goodness.
This is why you're supposed to show up on time.
I know, right?
Oh my.
There you go.
Oh gosh.
I made
Oh,
that.
gosh.
It's not
Oh,
made for
gosh.
that.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So the sweet. Oh no, I'm just hitting my mic all over the place. Sorry.
Julie's not gonna be here tomorrow, Kathy.
She can be with Shadow,
The shadow.
Seattle.
which
and the
apparently is why she
Jungenbergs.
late tonight too. But whatever.
I'm sorry. No, tomorrow's the family.
The family.
Thanks a lot, Shadow.
Damn.
Good job, buddy.
How dare you?
And good luck tomorrow having her over for Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
I
Our
mean, 8 hours with
condolences.
her. That's quite a bit.
So I.
We did have the conversation of like, how early are we going and how late are we staying? And
Oh,
by
that's
we,
fun.
it was actually how about me because I found out.
How much?
Well, I stay the night at my family's house on holidays.
See, here's the thing.
I'm now driving.
And it's not that I
myself.
don't love people, and even the Hacketts, but I really want to put up a sign that says, "Glad you're here. Please leave by 5."
Oh, we'll be out by 5.
Yeah,
Wait, because what time are we eating?
1.
Yeah, we'll be out by 5.
Yeah.
But I like to play board games late into the night.
I mean, if you guys want to stay for board games or WKRP Thanksgiving, we can shortly do
Kellen
that.
wants no business with the board games.
What's
Did you see that
WKRP?
heavy sigh?
Did
coming
you
from over there?
not watch the podcast last week, Kellen?
I didn't.
How dare you?
Busted.
What was last week?
Ladies' night.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, I watched half of it.
Half. Just half. Okay. So WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I remember that show. Yeah.
One of the best 70 shows in the world. Their episode Turkeys Away.
Oh, yeah.
Where they do their promotion by throwing the live turkeys out of the helicopter.
Yep.
That's my family tradition. We watch that every year.
Okay.
And the last line in that is, as God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's... My parents even have a custom sign made for their house that says Turkeys Away Ranch. That's the name of their ranch. It's pretty great. Anyway.
Yeah, Erica has like a bootleg DVD version of
Oh, yeah,
that
it's
with
recorded
all the-
off Nick at Night on an old DVR and on a VHS and then burned onto a DVD. It's got like all the 90s commercials on it and everything.
It's
That's
fantastic.
funny.
I love it.
No, last year, what was the game last year we played that I dominated and finished before we started?
Yeah, I was trying to decide if I
Nerds?
need to pull that out again.
Oh,
No.
wait.
No,
we don't talk
we
about
won't
nerds.
play nerds.
That's when I...
No,
Oh, yeah, I forgot
I can't
that
remember.
ended
It
in a
was
fight.
Don't Get Got.
Don't get got. Yeah, it's just in the closet.
Yeah, Don't Get
Yeah, I
Got. So
dominated
basically, you
that
have
game.
5 secret tasks that you have to accomplish over the course of the entire...
Josh was explaining the rules. As he was explaining the rules, I knocked out like 3 of my tasks.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was a little frustrated with Kellen taking advantage of his wife.
And my son.
Kathy, look under the
And
table.
my son, yeah.
We were like, I'm explaining the rules to Kathy because she had missed the initial explanation. And the whole time, Kellen is like beating the game because she doesn't know.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, knock it off.
It was awesome.
New shirt?
No, I just haven't worn it in forever. I pulled
Old
it out of the
shirt.
closet.
New shirt, Erica?
I know. Just pulled it out of the closet. Here's the thing. Now that I don't work in an office, I don't wear any of my nice clothes ever.
I wear sweatpants every day.
Yeah, dude.
I put this...
I had to get dressed up to come here.
Me too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
put this sweater on. I still have stretchy pants on, and Shadow was like, "Wow."
You really
Yeah, I was
tried.
like, "Yeah, not a sweatshirt. Okay, I need to wear nice clothes more often."
We're up in the game.
Oh my god.
Speaking of stretchy pants,
Holy crap, hold on.
let's
Turning
talk
you down.
about mashed potatoes.
Yes,
Started yelling.
let's. Oh, Julie, my ears.
Sorry, check
Mashed
1,
potatoes.
2, check
Mashed
3,
potatoes.
4.
So tell us about mashed potatoes.
How do you like your mashed potatoes?
We are not doing 45 minutes on mashed potatoes, by the way. I
I
know
gave-
that was your plan
I
for
gave a
tonight.
spoiler alert. I mean, well, we can wait 2 minutes, and then I got 45 minutes of mashed potatoes. Anyways,
They're not that good.
What's your recipe? How do you make them?
I don't cook.
Oh gosh.
I was gonna say,
Sandy?
there's no way the mashed
No,
potatoes
no,
are
no,
that
no. No offense, Mom.
Dan,
Yes.
Dan, what's your potato recipe?
good.
Kellen.
Now I'm breaking mics.
Oh, jeepers.
You're welcome, Josh.
We're sorry to everyone who's having to listen to this.
Oh, yeah.
There's 11
We're,
people on right
we're
now.
talking food, man. We're all excited.
So here's the deal. When it comes to mashed potato recipes,
Yeah.
I don't discriminate.
Okay.
But
Chunks or no chunks?
I will do either.
Cool. Me
Nice.
I prefer no chunks, but
Okay.
like chunks won't stop me.
too. No.
No.
Yeah. But I really cream cheese and or sour cream when you throw that in there.
Are you out or you like that?
Love
That's-
it.
Okay, that's what Kathy throws in.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, Kathy, your mashed potatoes are bomb. They
I
just
like the
hurt my
skins.
tummy.
Especially
All the
with the
good
red
skins in there.
potato.
Yeah.
Red potato, you need to include the skins.
yes.
Generally, though, I don't
Not
think.
russet.
Well, I'll do it.
Russet,
Let's
you
be
got
real.
russet. You got to be careful because it gets gluey.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
lot
and
of
you
starch
also
in a russet.
don't put the peels in the garbage disposal.
No,
You don't?
We have learned that the hard way.
What happened?
you
Just made mashed potatoes in your garbage disposal?
You had to unclog your garbage disposal later.
Yeah, that's a bad
Why I
situation.
rent.
That's awesome.
We were renting too. It didn't matter. We weren't going to admit that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then gravy
Heck yeah.
or butter
Or both.
or both.
My favorite thing that my mom taught me when I was a kid that I can't do anymore because it also wrecks my stomach is after Thanksgiving dinner is over. Do you want me on camera?
Well, if you're gonna hold the
Ew.
conversation,
Okay. After Thanksgiving is over, you get a slice of white bread, slather that sucker in butter, drench it in gravy, and just As how you
Gosh.
soak up everything on your
So
plate.
basically,
Wait.
you just eat the moist maker.
There's
out of the middle
just
of
Yeah.
gravy on bread.
Gravy butter bread.
You're just
Dude. It's
You know what I would do?
amazing.
I would add some mashed potatoes to that.
Oh, yeah. Open-faced turkey sandwich.
okay.
right
So
there.
that's
Just throw some
basically
turkey on.
yeah. You just
So-
took out the turkey and the
Yeah.
potatoes is what you did.
Yeah.
So
It's the moist maker.
back to cranberry sauce, and then I'll bring potatoes back in here. 'Cause don't
You did
worry.
hurt your mom's feelings, just so you know.
Well, my mom can.
See,
make
this
them.
is the danger of being on a podcast.
It is.
Man.
Hi, mom.
You
Oh,
say
no.
things
I
that
would
you don't
like-
realize will offend people.
Just a small spoiler alert. She can cook a lot of things, but her and I just choose not to.
That's good. That's all right. Let the men do the work.
Yeah. My dad loves to cook, and he's great at it. And my mom, I guess she helps a lot more.
Your
than I
dad
do.
started
Josh is a
doing
good
like cooking videos on Facebook yesterday.
Was he
I was
really?
like, "What's
I
up,
missed
Dan?
it.
That's
If
awesome."
I start, that's not a new craze.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, yeah. I was talking to him on my way home yesterday, and he's like, in case you want to hop on Facebook, I went live today talking about turkey. And I'm like,
So cool.
I can't.
Oh,
Now, for those of you who might be tuning in for our theological conversations, you're missing out this week.
We don't have room for that tonight.
We're talking Dan and how he makes turkey.
Yes.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
So
Cranberry.
back to that.
Oh, wow,
so
we're all
like
over
2 Thanksgivings ago, maybe 3, I have no sense of time in my life anymore.
Who
It's all
knows?
downhill. I had never tried the cranberry sauce because I have a really like bad history of just assuming I don't like things and I won't try it.
Shocking.
So what?
Nothing. I said shocking.
What'd you say?
I said shocking.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
diva-like behavior.
It's
I mean, I just don't think.
but like I'm not a diva anymore.
Oh,
like
okay.
now that I moved to Idaho.
You're an outdoorsy.
She's outdoorsy.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
probably are killing the turkey for tomorrow, right?
I already did.
Already done.
There you go.
It was bow hunted. Can you do that for a turkey?
I mean, one would think
I
that'd
mean,
be a very
bow would
violent
kill it, but
death for a turkey.
Yes,
so.
you can.
I did not kill the turkey.
Shadow did.
Probably.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
Turkey.
my parents, I had tried the cranberry sauce and it was delicious. And then they were like, so what you got to do is you have to get all of the flavors in one. So we just made just constant sandwiches. So
Oh,
it was
yes.
like the bread, stuffing, cranberry sauce,
Yep.
mashed potatoes, turkey, gravy
Yep.
on a sandwich
Yeah.
with some butter. And I had never done that and my life has been changed.
It's
Yes.
the best.
My mom will
thing.
make a pan of giant crescent rolls that are about like probably like that big around, you know, the size of a small plate, and that's what we'll make turkey sandwiches in.
Yeah,
for the
but
days
like
after.
I can't not do that for my entire Thanksgiving now because
Yeah.
I want all the flavors.
And the
in that.
cranberry sauce cuts through like all the fat and butter
Yeah.
and everything
And
else.
like
that
the
little
sage
at
of
the end.
the stuffing
Oh, yeah.
and
I can't remember what my buddy called them, but he takes like the Pillsbury like pre-canned dough, right?
Yeah,
biscuits or
I can't remember.
they make a crescent roll.
I can't remember
I mean,
what he
it's just-
uses,
it's-
but he stuffs like a homemade hot pocket.
Ooh.
Yeah. Except like it's all the Thanksgiving leftovers, the turkey, the stuffing, the cranberry, the
okay,
all that stuff. And then yeah, you're supposed to dip it in gravy instead of like
of course,
a pizza one, like a calzone into pizza sauce. No,
like a
this is
marinara. No.
yeah, you're doing this in the gravy.
Wow.
Dude, he made them for one of our potlucks, like with life group one time.
Puff pastry. Kathy
Legit. I
says.
can't remember what he called it. Puff pastry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Kathy, what was if you remember, what did he call them?
That sounds wonderful.
I don't remember
That
what he
does
called
sound
them.
good.
They were crazy. But, dude, they are so good.
So good.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I
I'm
gotta
not-
make
I'm
my
thinking about that
roll
now.
dough tonight.
I'm going to text.
Yeah.
I'm going
You
to text
have
Dan.
so much.
I've already made 3 pies and cranberry
Yeah,
sauce.
I know. I was looking through your kitchen for something to drink.
I got the turkey is
Came in
brining.
empty-handed.
We do like a 2-day to 3-day brine on our turkey, right? So salt,
Right.
brown sugar,
Me
as
too.
one does,
Yeah.
as everyone should, right?
Mm-hmm.
Brine the turkey in a 5-gallon bucket on the back porch. Straight up, that's where our turkey's at. What are you doing?
Her mic was in front of her.
Oh,
face.
Mike's in front of her face. So, yeah. And then we roast that sucker, right? 500 degrees. Drop it down.
Drop it down. Gotta
drop
get
the
that
temp
skin
down,
crispy.
Get the skin crispy.
then-
Right.
Then they're juicy
I mean,
inside.
if you want to know how to make a turkey, just
'Cause
ask
you,
Alton Brown or me.
Yeah.
Sure. How many turkeys have you made, Joel?
One.
Yeah,
pretty good.
it
Turned
did
out
turn
well.
out well.
It did turn
I was
out
proud.
well. I
Turned out
mean,
good.
let's be real. Nobody died.
Nope.
And I brought you.
Did you bring some?
I did, and rolls. I knew that you'd have rolls. They're definitely not my mom's. They're
Well,
Hawaiian rolls.
my mom didn't send rolls. I got to go to South Dakota to get them. So we're doing that first week of, or whatever, second week of December.
Next week, well, like 2 weeks, really.
Yeah,
that will be with
because the
them.
first week we'll be doing like wedding stuff with some friends.
So much.
So much stuff. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, I brought some. I should have given you more, but I also
okay.
You're talking
realized,
about it like a
though-
drug deal. What is it?
Oh, I'll get there. I was like gonna jam pack it, but then I was like, you're probably gonna have a lot of leftovers, and if you don't, then I'll give you more later.
All right,
But,
sounds good.
I don't think I get like leftovers. Like, can I go to Shadow's parents and be like, "Hi, can I have a dog bag, please?"
I'm gonna need a container, please.
Yeah, I brought my own Tupperware.
You can always come over here. I'm sure we'll have.
That's a pretty beauty.
Your mom says she missed the request for rolls.
Oh,
Oh,
you didn't just know?
I mean,
No, Josh didn't just full on ask.
I probably hinted at it instead of like actually asking because that's how we tend to function.
Tell
apparently.
the people what
That's
you
how
want.
I talk. I didn't think guys
Especially
understood
to my
that
mom.
language.
No, we don't understand it. We can speak in it sometimes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when it comes to me and
What?
most languages. I could probably say something. I just have no idea what I'm saying.
What?
Welcome
looking
to
at
my
me.
world.
Welcome back, Kellen. How's it going over there?
Well,
Oh, hi.
so
Heyo.
that recipe, that puff pastry thing,
Yeah.
called
Yeah.
stuffed zones.
Stuff
Stuff
zones.
Kind of like a calzone.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Hot
Kellen,
Dude, they seriously are so amazing.
what do you?
He's
so,
not happy that I outed his recipe on the podcast.
Oh, no.
No, he's kidding.
So
I
I
was like, we're getting in all sorts of trouble. Is my mom still mad at me?
I think
yes,
you can't go
we're
home for
fine.
she hasn't stopped talking about how
Oh
mad
my
she is at
gosh,
you.
stop it.
No,
you
don't
say
look.
ouch?
Don't look.
You can't go
it's
home
painful.
for Christmas.
It's fine.
Don't. I will cry on the podcast.
Don't make Joey.
Not the first
Even though I'm
time.
not
No.
serious.
Bring it up.
So like at our house, I make the turkey. It is a little warm in here. I make the turkey. I make the gravy. Sometimes
That's
I'll
what
help
you
with
make.
like, but like when you're not doing your fancy stuffing, I'll help make the stuffing.
I'm trying to decide how fancy
Well,
to
it's
make my
basically 'cause-
gluten-free stuffing tomorrow.
Do you
Fancy.
cook, or is it mainly him?
Oh, it's mainly him that cooks.
I was gonna say
but
I've
when
never
it's-
seen you cook. It's always him, which is not a bad thing.
I've seen her make pancakes.
Most
I'm
of
not
what
saying
you'll
it's a bad
eat
thing.
tomorrow is made by me.
Is it?
Yes.
I
Except for
thought you were like all about this kind of like.
yeah, but I do
making-
the turkey.
Well, that's like throwing it in the oven and then walking away.
Oh, no.
You gotta check on
Check
it.
that thing.
Okay, here's the thing.
You gotta check it.
This is the part where Josh needs to come clean because does Josh touch raw turkey?
I can touch raw turkey, and I have touched raw
But
turkey.
do you?
If I don't have to touch it, I won't.
great.
I have a thing.
So here's the
why
thing.
raw
Touching raw
turkey?
meat.
Here's-
Or just raw meat
Just
in
raw
general?
meat in general. I'll put on gloves though.
Here's
like
the
straight
thing,
up, I'll
though.
go put on some
Yeah, like some
nitrile
surgical
Josh.
gloves.
Yeah.
Who has to pull the neck and giblets
Oh, I'm not pulling that
out
out.
of the crevices of the
Giblet.
turkey?
Okay.
Giblet, giblet.
Giblets.
Now this is
Giblet.
So much about
This
that
is
sentence.
divisive.
Even for a medical professional, I want to gag.
Out of the crevices.
giblet or giblet. I'd say giblet.
I don't know.
You say
trash.
GIF
So-
or GIF.
I say gif.
I don't know what it's called.
You're
trash.
wrong on both.
My aunt always puts them in the stuffing and
Do I
it's
say
delicious.
gif? Do I say gif?
It is. You what?
So anyway,
GIF or GIF? They're
No, I
both
say
correct.
gif. I say gif. I say gif. Sorry.
Oh,
I say
gosh.
gif.
It was
Kathy says gif. Kathy says gif because I'm like, it's
Jif
not
is the
spelled like
peanut
Jiffy.
butter.
Jiffy is peanut butter. Thank you, Julie.
no, but that was the
I said
joke.
GIF.
It was originally called GIF because it was choosy programmers use GIFs.
Okay.
Choosy
It's-
programmers use GIF.
and
That was the
they're nerds.
original.
I've talked to my computer nerd friends and they're like it's graphic. What is it? Graphic
It is.
interface
It is
something.
graphic image file.
They're file.
So they're like it'd be GIF or it'd be GIF.
GIF. Yeah.
But then the guy who created it, his whole
GIF.
thing was
Well, he's an
choosy
idiot.
programmers. Actually, there's a guy who he every time he says it on his podcast, he's a tech podcaster.
Yeah.
He switches every other.
Really?
First time he'll say GIF. Next time he'll say GIF.
Kathy makes
Okay.
the argument. It's not. She's like, you don't say giraffe. You say giraffe. I'm like, well, it's spelled different. The R is in there.
Kathy won.
No, Kathy has not won. She has
I
not
don't
won.
hate that argument, but I still don't like Jif.
Oh, I don't.
No, it's GIF.
I personally say GIF, but is my mic too loud?
No, it was
it
just a moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Well,
take
we're all
these
getting
headphones
excited
off.
now. We're getting excited.
But like I also understand that the guy who created it had this little like cute thing
Yeah.
where it's like GIF.
Nah.
Is it giblet
Like the
or
peanut
giblet?
butter.
I might have to
Because choosy
this.
moms choose
It's
GIF.
giblets, because that's what my dad says, and he's right.
And I keep telling
What does
you
your
guys,
mom
it's
say?
just called trash.
She says giblet.
So-
You're like,
Pull it
on
out, throw it
dad's
away.
side.
So Josh makes the brine.
Yep.
Oh,
Usually.
back to the turkey.
Yeah.
So he makes the brine, everything it soaks in, but I am the one who has to put the turkey in there.
I
And
will
then-
do it.
After
I have
then I
done
have to
it.
take the
Josh,
turkey
Let her speak.
out of the brine and pat it dry, and I have to shove the aromatics in its crevices. So you put aromatics. So it's rosemary and
Apple,
apple
onion.
and
Candy
onion.
ginger.
Yeah, the
Sage.
candied ginger goes
there
in
sage
the
in
brine. There is sage. There's
Yep.
sage in everything on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's very chill. So, and then I have to put the oil all over the outside of her, oil her up
usually
real
help
good.
with this stuff.
So,
It makes me massively uncomfortable. So Eric is like, just let me do it.
Yeah, your voice also got really high. So
It did.
No,
It really did. I normally do this.
I don't like touching raw meat. It's a thing.
How do you make burgers? Your burgers are so good.
I have
You make
gotten
her
over
flatten
it.
the patties?
No,
never
I
had a
flatten.
burger
You've never had one of my burgers?
what?
You've never had his burgers?
They're real good.
Dude, they're legit.
We'll have to change that. No, sometimes I put on gloves, and sometimes I just suck it up and
Okay.
portion it
He
up.
usually puts on gloves.
Weird.
Yeah.
I never knew this about you.
Yeah, he can't do
not
it. He
a raw
can't
meat
do
guy.
the
He is-
guts
he
inside
is
the
such a-
pumpkin.
he is such a good cook that I assume.
I can't do the raw.
Like-
I don't like touching things
he
that
wasn't
get
a
stuck
pansy?
between your fingers.
yeah.
Don't like it. I don't like things in between my. Ugh. Ugh. So yeah, like the pumpkin guts. I don't like that.
Nope.
I heard you call me a pansy.
Not me, that was her.
Oh,
Don't look at me.
Oh,
I did not.
Whoever called me,
did.
a,
Children.
all I know
He'll
is
rewatch.
I'm fired.
He'll rewatch and he'll notice it was your voice. It came from the center mic.
sure.
1, 2.
So yes, Josh makes a killer turkey.
It's awesome.
It
Turkey.
is really good.
I make the
But
brine,
majority of the
some-
work's done by you.
Yeah.
He
I am
literally
literally-
slides it in the oven and takes all the credit.
I am soaked in sweat.
He's
by
walking
the time
around-
the meal
Fine.
is
I
served.
will fix. I will. Fine. I'll do all the turkey stuff.
Sure hope you do.
Oh man,
Gosh.
he walked around
You
taking
don't
all the
have to.
credit.
I'm
He's
not
like,
gonna
my
make
turkey's
you.
so great. Erica did all the
It's
work. He
Erica's
literally
turkey.
slid it in the oven.
I mean, he looked up the
Erica
does everything.
recipe.
Excuse me, I do the turkey.
He's starting to get mad.
Do you?
I
And you gotta
love
put the
you.
turkey shield on.
And hey, babe, your gravy is real good.
Yeah, I make killer gravy, and that
do.
gravy takes a
mean-
while to make.
All the food we ate last year was all good, man.
Yeah,
It was all
so-
good. I just felt bad last year. Your dad was sick.
made
He
it
came out, ate for like
Yeah.
5 minutes, and then
Your
was
poor
like,
dad.
he was like, I'm gonna be sick.
Dad was,
Go back
Dad
to
was
his bedroom.
pretty shot.
Oh, Dan, thanks for sharing your recipe with us. I really do
My
appreciate
dad?
it.
Your
No,
dad?
Dan Rexwinkle.
Oh.
He's the creator
Yeah, the creator of the stuff zones.
of
Yeah.
the stuff zones.
Yeah, I texted him. I'm like,
Dude,
dude, I accidentally outed your
I'm-
recipe.
I'm
on the
gonna make
podcast.
them.
They sound
Gonna have
fantastic.
to
It's so
happen.
good, man.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Anyways, all of this, I was talking about turkey, and then I
Yeah.
make the gravy because I want to ask Kellen what you're responsible for on Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving, I eat.
You eat.
I eat.
See, I do all
Kathy
this
does
work, and then I'm like, I'm
Kathy,
gonna eat.
well, we've never made a full Thanksgiving meal, right? Like, so Kathy for years, and I know I might have a couple family members watching tonight, but for years on my side of the family, I would tell them Kathy's a good cook. Kathy is a good cook. They would trust her with the can of corn for the longest time. And the one year she's like, screw it, I'm making sweet
Making
potatoes.
stuff.
She's like, I'm making sweet potatoes, you know. She made a chocolate swirl like cheesecake one time with an Oreo crust. This was before we knew she had to be gluten free, and it was so good, right? Like this cheesecake was the bomb.
Yeah, dude.
My family was like, why'd you burn the crust? It's an Oreo crust. They're like, "Are you sure?" Yes, I'm sure. I smashed the Oreo, right? So Kathy, the stuff that we eat on Thanksgiving is like right in Kathy's wheelhouse. You know, pumpkin pie,
Yeah.
sweet potatoes,
I'm excited.
all that stuff. Like that's right in her wheelhouse. So she makes that stuff.
See, my favorite part is making the pies. I made 3 pies last night.
Yeah, you
I
go,
still have to make
you
one
go.
tonight.
No,
You're gonna make one, or are you gonna
get?
get the one from
I gave you
Kellen?
one.
So 2 are being delivered from Costco as we speak, and then I'm making a 3rd one.
A pumpkin pie? Because I got a pumpkin pie.
Well, I'll
Josh's
take
car.
it just in case Costco didn't drop it off or something.
Okay, cool.
And then I'll bring 4 pies.
There you go, man. They're gonna be like,
Oh,
Shadow,
oh,
what's
I'm gonna go grab the food. You guys keep talking.
Our dinner's here.
Speaking of pie.
Because some of us wait to eat till after the podcast, so we're not late.
Oh, man.
It was rude of me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. You know, when it comes to stuff that I grew up with at Thanksgiving, but I don't care for, is my mom's sweet potatoes. Right, my dad loves them.
Your mom's listening.
I know she's listening, but she also knows I don't eat them.
Okay.
Right. So,
Okay.
because and really, I think it's just it's like my dad's family's recipe. It's like the canned sweet potato, and it's cooked with a bunch of brown sugar, but it's all mashed up, and so the texture on it is kind of like that refried bean, like sticky texture.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But
Okay.
but sweet and mashed potato or sweet potatoes and brown sugar, right?
Yeah.
And then like syrup. I can't do
See,
it.
Kathy doesn't like.
It's too goopy for
Kathy
me.
never liked the brown sugar, the marshmallow, the syrup.
Yeah.
So that's why, and neither did I. That's why I like her.
Yeah, I like Kathy's because it's got a little more substance
It's
to
roasted sweet potatoes with cinnamon. It's easy. So the other night I didn't make a mac and cheese, right? Now,
Like Kraft?
No, like homemade, right? Like homemade.
it. Yeah.
I found a recipe on Pinterest, but I tweaked it a bit. And Kathy loved it, so she says. Noah ate it. Faith ate it. I later found out she hated it. And Ariel, Ariel struggles to eat anyway, right?
Yeah.
Well, as she was eating, or as she was sitting by her bowl, not eating, we finally had to be like, all right, we're turning on the timer, right? And she was like, got mad, but we're like, look, if you just eat 3 bites, you'll be done, and you won't have to worry about this.
It's never.
So Kathy had to go help Faith in the shower or the bath or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so I'm sitting by Ariel. I'm like, just take a bite, sweetie. Let's just get this done, So she like puts it in her mouth and she's like, it's my second favorite. It's my second favorite. It's my second favorite mac and cheese.
Dad.
And I love it. Like, I don't
At
know.
least she's nice enough to lie to you.
Did she
My
really
kids will
say
sta-
that?
will,
It was
will
her
straight up
second
stare me
favorite?
in the face and say, I won't eat it.
She
Like,
called it
I
her
hate
second favorite mac and cheese as she's gagging. Like, I don't know. Man.
Oh, I love her.
Gosh.
I put Laughing Cow, like a wedge of Laughing Cow cheese in there, make it more creamy.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should have done
Okay.
it.
I don't know
cheese.
if that like flavor got her. Or
I don't know.
what.
It is a little tangy.
Yeah.
It's kind of that sour
Second
cream or that cream
favorite.
cheese.
I
tang.
thought you were gonna be like, I ate this sweet potato stuff my mom made for years and I hated it every time.
No,
That's why I brought that story up. 'Cause my daughter
But,
tried to stomach it, but she couldn't.
no, I've tried it, but I
Make
just
her do 3
I,
bites.
and I might
Make
like
her
it
stop.
more
Like,
now that I'm an
spit it
adult.
out.
I might try it out. I guess my mom was saying that's my Grandma Dee's recipe, which is my dad's mom.
Oh my
Okay.
And now my Grandma Dee's recipe that I loved and grew up eating was stuffed pork chops.
Okay.
But the way we made them, it wasn't like you butterflied a pork chop and you stuffed it inside. You took a pork chop and you put it on a sheet pan, and then all the stuffing stuff you put on top and cooked it, and it gets
Okay.
like crispy.
Yep.
Oh, I love stuffed pork chops. But Kathy says it was the lentil noodles that didn't fly.
Ew.
With
what?
Ariel? No, they taste like regular noodles.
I love that you guys argue over comment
I know,
section.
that's great.
No, the lentil noodles. If you undercook them, they have a weird texture.
Yeah. Yeah, you were telling me about that.
But I cook them long enough that they're as soft as a regular noodle. You can't tell.
I have chickpea noodles. Those are usually pretty good.
I have a hangnail.
Oh no.
Goodness.
Anyway,
So
what did I miss?
So we have not
we
spent
missed a
45
story
minutes on mashed
about
potatoes.
the
wasn't allowed.
sweet potatoes that I don't care for,
Oh, yeah,
and,
yeah.
then,
And then
this macaroni and cheese fiasco.
I almost made
Oh.
Ariel throw up from my mac and cheese. But
So-
that's all
Good job. Good job.
Sandy says that for the record, she is an excellent cook and she excels in baking. But in respect to her husband, she steps aside so that he can shine.
Very long comment.
It was a very long comment. In fact, I had to hit more in order to finish reading
It
it.
might be the longest comment
I
we've
am
ever had,
glad.
Sandy. Thank
I
you.
am glad they're from a great cooking team. That's
They
what
are. They
Josh
are
and I
cooking
are.
team.
That's what I'm telling you. I said,
Yeah.
I'm like,
We love
I
your
know
parents.
my mom.
Your parents
does-
are awesome.
Really?
dude.
They're great.
Yeah.
So I'm
Sorry,
gonna
I'm gonna
cry if
adjust
I
this.
can't go home for Christmas.
Oh gosh. Hey, you're the one who
I
yells at
know,
me not to
I
do
know.
that.
Not to do it 'cause it's
Joshua.
noisy. Sorry, guys.
Anyway, so we were talking about dishes that we don't really like.
We were just
Sure.
jumping all over the place.
So green bean casserole. What's up with
What?
that?
I
wrong
love
with
green
you?
bean casserole.
Green bean casserole.
There's two
Only-
dishes that we don't have at Thanksgiving because Erica doesn't like them: green bean casserole and corn pudding.
We can totally have green bean casserole. I'm just not gonna make
Kathy
it.
makes a pretty good corn pudding, but you wouldn't like it. If you don't
Okay,
like corn pudding.
so
I like corn pudding.
you guys, I used to not eat the green bean casserole. I didn't remember. 'cause
I don't
it
like
was
cream of
green and I
mushroom.
didn't like
If it were something
Use
else.
cream of chicken.
Oh my
It's a different flavor.
Joel.
It's a different.
Okay.
What?
Anyway.
Okay, so use cream of mushroom and get over it.
Ew.
But I like had it a few years ago and I liked it. Like I found out people just make it randomly, not just at holidays.
What?
You can do that.
I didn't know that was
That's
allowed.
like making a turkey, not on a.
I know.
holiday.
Sorry, I was reading the comments. What can't you make? What?
Green bean casserole. I was
Yeah, you
at a
can make it
friend's
wherever.
house.
You can-
I didn't know you could.
That's like sugar cookies.
I've
You
never
can make them
had it
anytime
any
year round,
other
but
day,
why would
but
you?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Technically, you could make it whenever you
So
want.
they just had it like on a Wednesday with some chicken, and I was like,
That's not Wednesday
Whoa.
cooking.
exactly.
This is
Middle
Thanksgiving
of the
only,
week?
buddy.
You
Takeout.
show up. You're like, what's happening?
No, for real. I was like, so I remember
Wednesday
telling,
cooking is a bowl of
You're like,
cereal.
this is disgusting, except for on Thanksgiving.
yeah, well, and I like never ate it on Thanksgiving, so I ate it, and I was like, this is delicious.
I love
So
green
then
bean casserole.
I started because also like a couple years ago I was like, wow, I'm getting really old, and is it cool to still show up and just eat everything and not bring anything?
No,
I
that
decided
ends- that
25.
ends at 26.
25, 26.
25,
Yeah.
I was a
26.
little delayed.
I think it's a little later if you're a guy, but like you at that point you
You
gotta
gotta
bring
At least
something.
bring something nice to drink.
like bring a dessert from
Or
the
a
bakery,
charcuterie
A
tray.
charcuterie tray.
You can buy them pre-built now.
yeah.
Yeah.
A veggie tray.
So I started bringing green bean casserole, and when I say I started bringing green bean casserole, what I meant is that I would drive home to my parents.
and be like,
My dad would be making a last minute grocery run, and I would go with. Mm-hmm. He would purchase those groceries that I was picking out, and then I would mix the 4 ingredients together into a pan.
It's very sweet of him to let you do that.
He would put them in the oven, and then I would take
Well,
them
you
out.
know, ovens
So
are
it's like the way
dangerous,
Josh
ovens are
makes a
hot.
turkey.
Yeah.
Hey, hey,
So it's Josh on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
No, so now
I'm
Dude, now that I know this,
I'm not gonna cook.
now
for
that I
any
know
of
this,
you
he's not
anymore.
going to live it down.
Yeah, so I bring that for Christmas and Thanksgiving. I brought it to like my aunt's house for Christmas last year, and I just every time I'm so proud of myself, and I feel like everybody just is like,
Oh, man.
"This is
So it's pretty much green beans,
$4.30 of cans."
cream of mushroom.
By the way, Kathy and your mom are exchanging recipes in the
It's
comments.
so cute.
Great.
I love it.
How do you do your roasted sweet potatoes?
This is exactly what
Okay.
I wanted this to be.
In defense of
Sandy,
my
they're
turkey,
so good, Sandy.
in
They're so
defense
good.
of what I do for the turkey,
Okay.
No, are we going back to that?
the only
We don't
thing I
want
don't
to know
do is touch it
what's
raw.
actually
I make
happening.
the brine.
Hey,
He will totally slice
where
that
does
sucker
Liam
up.
get it from
Look at
when he
me.
gets stuck on a thought and he doesn't get off?
I know, right? Liam is Josh, just tinier.
He is. He's a mini Josh.
I have a
it
slightly
looks like you're
obsessive
flipping him off.
personality.
I'm bleeding.
I'm sorry. What were you flipping me off for?
bleeding.
Oh, where?
Does Kellen
Oh,
care?
barely on your fingernails. Yeah.
I know. Totally from the side, it looks like you're just flipping him
Liam,
off.
those goggles aren't yours. 20 hours later, those goggles are mine. No, they're not, Liam.
Nope.
Your dad told me. Josh, 20 hours later, tomorrow, I made the turkey. Sure you did.
Yes,
Sure you
yes,
did.
honey. All I did was put it in the bucket. I am so proud of you. It's so yummy.
Bought the bucket.
I bought the turkey.
Oh, man.
Oofda.
I made the brine. Tomorrow I will have nothing to brag about. There you go. You will at least be able to say
We are
I monitored the turkey.
victorious. I mean, you can totally make the mashed potatoes if you want to.
I thought Kathy was making mashed
No,
potatoes.
I am.
Kathy's on the sweet potatoes.
Oh, then I'll make mashed potatoes.
Because I'm making them dairy free.
Oh.
Because I want to eat them and not have tummy troubles.
I have not yet figured out how to make good dairy-free mashed potatoes.
I bought oat milk.
That sounds weird.
I got guys.
All of us went
That's
really
gonna be a
quiet.
flavor.
We
I
were all
literally
like,
was like, nuh-uh.
I just want to eat the food
Okay,
without
but hold
feeling
on.
sick.
Can we talk? Let's figure this out because oat milk doesn't that have like a little bit of a vanilla flavor?
No,
No, you
oat
gotta
milk is
buy
very
unflavored.
It tastes
regular
like cereal.
milk.
Yeah.
You know, like when you get to the bottom of a cereal bowl? That's what it tastes like.
I only eat sugared cereal.
Okay, so
Not like
when you
that.
get to the bottom of the bowl of Cheerios,
Yes.
that's what oat milk tastes like.
Here we
Kathy's
go.
allergic to oats.
Oh,
Yes, Kathy
yeah,
is
she
allergic to
is.
oats.
Erica Marie.
Okay.
So we're just doing literally like boiled potatoes that are
Vegan
mashed.
mashed potatoes? That was disgusting.
And then throw in your own cream cheese. On your
Maybe
plate.
I'll just make my own tiny bowl of mashed potatoes.
you can have like smashed potatoes.
I'll make
like
myself
Jacques Pepé.
my
Jacques,
own.
how,
Jacques Pepin.
Jacques Pepé.
Je m'appelle.
Mashed potatoes are tasty because that's just like Yukon Golds cooked in
not how
chicken
you say
broth
that.
with seasoning.
Here's the
What
thing.
is this face you're making?
Here's the thing.
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna make
I
my own potatoes,
can't
and I'm
stop.
gonna make you guys some dairy potatoes. That
Cool.
Oh, okay.
That
Yep.
sounds like
So,
a winner.
You know what I...
yes.
Do you have a ricer?
No, I need a
You should get a
ricer.
ricer.
Go get me one. Okay, so my sister was allergic to milk growing up, and you get this device that you put the potato.
Potato.
I'm sorry, I just went Irish.
The
I
potato.
just went so
All of a
Irish.
sudden we have a British woman in
You put
here.
it in the potato, cooked, and then you smush it, and it comes out in like little ricey,
Yeah.
snaky buddies. And my sister couldn't have like mashed potatoes growing up, so that's how we mashed all. our
But even if you
potatoes.
make regular mashed potatoes, you should still use a ricer, especially if you're using like a russet, because it keeps the starches from getting gluey, right? So if you don't want it to turn into wallpaper paste,
Sure has a lot to say
you use a
about
ricer.
someone who can't touch a turkey.
guys, I don't think you understand how
we've been
much
at this
trouble
for
I'm
40
gonna be
minutes.
in later.
We're gonna leave, and he's like, "So I've drawn up the papers."
It's gonna be like, I can't do this anymore.
Follow me, I'm a volunteer.
Yeah, he can.
I
find
think
me.
he can, but still. He
Oh
can.
no, he'll disown me before he disowns you. It's fine.
I'm just gonna stop talking to anybody
Joshua,
anymore.
I love you.
No.
Well,
you guys,
I'll go back
you guys
to
won't
talking
play
about
board games
potatoes.
with me. You make fun of my
I
turkey
always
skills.
play board games.
I will play board games.
Lies.
Hi,
How many
will
times
play
I've
board
tried to
games.
play a board game with you?
I usually fall asleep watching football.
Yeah, I bring it over and you like, yeah.
Hey.
I mean, I really did feel bad that one time you brought over Scythe. Did I say it right?
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
And-
that was
and
back when we
it
were
was like a
first
new-
getting to know each other.
It was like on
Yeah.
New Year's Day,
Yeah.
and there's like 85 college football games on that day.
Yeah.
And Kellen's like, I'm busy.
I'm literally watching it on 4 different screens.
Yeah,
and
he
Josh
had
is
a
like,
lot.
"You
That's
want to
all right.
play?"
Your
So
son
then
and
he's
I,
like,
your son and I played Exploding Kittens. So
"Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah."
Yeah.
So,
Oh gosh, I know.
oh gosh, you
I'm
say
a-
"oh gosh" way more than I realized tonight.
yeah, she says it a lot.
If we're gonna make fun of Josh,
Golly.
let's just roll over the Wileys tonight. Is
Do
that
it.
what we're doing?
Do it.
It's not
See
like
what
not eating you
happens
guys
to your
tomorrow.
food tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I'll go home sick tomorrow.
Oh gosh, it'll be okay. I like you guys. That's why I'm trying
Yeah, I
not to
didn't
kill your
remember
wife
I
with
know.
the
I'm
food.
still trying to build my board game crew here. Like not party board games, but like strategic board games and
We'll get there.
Your
That's
board
gonna be
games
rough
are
now.
just beyond my intellectual
attention
level.
span.
Yes.
As well.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
what
I
it
when
is.
it comes to like board games, I'm more like nerds, but even then I can't keep up.
I know.
Right? Nerds is
Kellen,
too,
we're well aware that you can't
nerds
keep
is
up
too
with nerds.
fast, and it causes too much anxiety. I mean, I get
There's
too
a lot of
angry.
anxiety there.
It is.
Somebody who
It
has
is.
anxiety, I could do nerds all day long.
That's because you're like
Yeah.
you're in the
Perfect.
zone.
Well, that's where something like the
Julie
the,
also cheated, and she was
That's
using.
true.
What is
two
the
hands,
de-
yeah.
what was the new game we got? Decrypto or something like that? And
Coup.
Coup. I like
Let's say
Coup.
you like.
we have a decrypto game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Decrypto
I miss games like
and
Sorry.
Anomia.
Why can't we play
I love
Sorry?
Sorry.
Because
That's 'cause that's
don't
for
sit at the kids'
children.
table.
I will sit at the kids'
Liv,
table.
Jack the
Yes,
Ripper game
Jack
is
the Ripper.
awesome.
That game is amazing. I
Liv
would
was
love to have
part
a
of our
copy
board
that.
game crew back in Sioux Falls.
Yes, we would play board games at
Jack the Ripper
Olson's
sounds
house.
fun.
Yeah.
And then back when my buddy Derek Olson and I still lived in Mitchell, we would get together it was like Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was most Tuesday nights and play a different board game with a group of guys.
Yeah.
And Celine would make popcorn, and it was awesome.
Good times. I was at home.
Yeah.
Then Josh moved to Boise and
now we
realized
have
no
no
one
friends.
here commits to anything and follows through.
No, it's
No one.
Be nice.
I don't think I count.
They don't.
Finally got Pictionary. Didn't you know we don't have Pictionary? But I do have Pictionary
Yeah,
prompts.
no, we don't play Pictionary.
If all you want to
You know
do is
what we
play
have?
the prompts, I have the
We
app
have
that gives you prompts.
Jackbox. We could play
We do have
Jackbox
We
tomorrow.
could play Jackbox. That'd be fun.
That'd be lots of fun. Anyway, food.
Julie is riveted by the board
there-
game
Oh my
conversation.
gosh.
Do we want to talk about stuffing?
So stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk
I
about
got some stuff to say about
how do you
that.
make your stuff. How do you make your stuffing? Are you an in the turkey or outside the turkey person?
Ouch.
If it's outside the turkey, what's it called?
Dressing.
Yes. It's not stuffing if it's outside the turkey.
Oh,
It's
but
not.
dressing is what
What's
you
the
put on a
stuffing?
salad.
But what's the? It's stuffing because you stuff it in the turkey's crevices,
Yep. Up in those crevices.
But the
and it
problem,
makes it all moist.
Yes.
no, but the problem with that is by the
I'm trying to
time
think of what other words
know.
can
you have
roast out by.
to, here's the thing: if you're going to cook the stuffing inside the turkey,
It's stuffing.
when you pull the turkey out and you pull the stuffing out, you need to put the stuffing back in the oven and
to
cook
crisp
it
it up a little
To
bit?
crisp it up, yes.
But to crisp it up, but
Yeah.
also because if
Nobody
you're,
likes soggy stuffing.
if your
No.
stuffing
Get it a little
is
crispy.
if your stuffing is cooked up to temp inside the turkey is overcooked.
Yeah.
Right. So if you get your turkey cooked to the correct temperature,
Is this
your
correct,
stuffing-
Erica? Because
I'm-
yeah,
I'm
your
pretty-
stuffing
yeah.
will not be
It'll be
brought up
kind
to
of
temp,
just like
you
gooey
can
and weird.
Get, but then you'll get salmonella from it
Oh yeah.
you can
because
Yes.
you'll
I've
get,
actually-
you'll
Because
get
you
food
shoved
poisoning.
it in a raw turkey.
You shoved it in-
crevices.
And so
Yes.
for the center of that turkey, what do you call crevices or cavity? To get it up to temp, that means
Crevices.
the
But
breast
But then there's
meat's all dried
also
out.
Either of
the top part. You shove some up in there too.
Yeah, but whatever.
Under
you gotta,
that flap of skin.
You gotta pull all of it out and put it into a pan and cook it up to temp.
yeah,
Like that's the thing. That's the trick.
What?
I don't mind it cooked outside the turkey.
I love it
fine
cooked
with
out.
that.
But
I mean,
is it
offline.
stuffing though?
I
It's
still call
not
it stuffing.
in-
Light bulb.
I will call it
when
stuffing
I was
just to
cooking my
irritate you.
turkey.
It won't irritate
I
me that
missed your
bad. I
crevice.
was more just trying
What
to
does it
start
say
an
on a
argument.
Stouffer's box? Does it call it stuffing or does it call it
It calls
dressing?
it
It calls it
stuffing.
dressing, doesn't it?
Absolutely
Erica's gonna
not.
look it up.
Google time.
Crispy stuffing is gross. I like when you get both. Like if you crisp it
Yeah,
up and
yeah,
the
yeah.
top is
Just like a
crispy,
shell.
but then the
It does
inside
say
is soft.
stuffing mix.
I know. I was at the store today,
Well,
along with everybody else.
so what I do with my stuffing dressing, I'm sorry. You dice it all up and then
Yeah.
you let it dry out overnight.
Yep,
can't
that's
see
key.
you.
Gotta let it
Can't
dry
see
out.
you.
Oh, sorry. I don't like seeing myself.
Don't look at it.
You
Give her that Chandler smile again.
you crisp up the bread, and then when I make my fancy stuffing, I do apple juice and chicken broth, and then I put in sautéed
Beef with peas and onions.
beef with peas and onions, strawberry
Cabbage
jam,
leaf.
ladyfingers, homemade custard. Anyway,
It's a stuffing
Sorry,
trifle.
I'm full of the Friends
I
references
love
tonight,
it.
man.
We got to watch the one with all the Thanksgivings tomorrow.
yeah.
Sandy,
Lonnie
I
has
love
all
you.
our DVDs.
What am I going to say?
It's on HBO Max.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so you saute up onions, celery, and apples and craisins and get those all nice. And then you mix that in with your herbs and then you bake that.
I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's a stuffing that you do.
That's my
You
fancy.
don't want it too soggy. It
No.
gets weird when it's too. We struggled with that recipe
know.
for a lot of years.
I have perfected.
Yeah, for a
that
long
recipe.
time. If actually we would, Erica would cook it. It would be too soggy, so we'd scoop it out, put it on a sheet pan, and put it back in the oven. So it could
Might be how
dry
I
out a
make
bit.
the gluten-free kind because gluten-free bread just gets...
Gluten-free
gets
stuff.
gross.
I mean, I've not.
You know
had-
what? What if you just did it in a sheet pan? Didn't do
That's
it in a
kinda what I
casserole?
was thinking
Just
about.
cooked it in a sheet pan.
Yeah.
I bet you that would work out really well.
Yeah. Do we want the fancy one tomorrow? Come on, guys.
I'm not.
Kathy.
Yeah.
No?
Okay, as much as I liked your fancy stuffing, I prefer a classic.
You just
stuffing.
want like an herb
I
stuffing.
yeah, I prefer.
I
classic
prefer an
stuffing.
Okay,
herb
I
classic
can do
stuffing.
that.
I'm with you, Josh.
Yeah.
I'll make the people happy.
My dad usually puts in a little bit of like sage flavored sausage,
Ooh.
and it's delicious.
Ooh.
That would actually that puts in
what do
the
you call
meatiness
the
of.
brand?
Hold on.
Dad, what's the brand of sausage that you use?
Yeah, we need to
For
know.
Because we
everything.
probably don't have it out here.
If we have it here, we're buying it.
We've
I
struggled
need a
finding good
pen.
sausage out
It's
here.
all on the other side that you can't get into.
Oh, gosh.
It's just the one that everybody uses.
Like
like Jimmy Dean.
Yeah,
Nice.
Jimmy
Is
Dean
it?
sage.
oh, they do
Oh.
make a sage sausage.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be delicious.
We've tried
You're
it,
going to the
with
store
breakfast,
It's
like
so good.
egg bakes. We
Put
can't
rice
get
around
the
there.
right sausage.
Jimmy Dean regular.
No, in Sioux Falls we would get. I don't remember the name brand, but it was like
Can't be
a.
too mushy.
It had
No.
a bit of a kick
can't
to
be too
it.
mushy.
Mushy.
Jimmy Dean or
mushy.
equivalent.
Yes, Sandy.
So,
But not equivalent. Only Jimmy Dean. It's the best. That's what I put in that egg roll in a bowl.
That thing is. I can't make it right. You're gonna have
can
to.
I make
she's
it?
up with it.
It's so much better when you do it.
Okay.
Anyway, we could talk about food all day.
All
Is there
day.
anything else we need to hit in the next 9 minutes?
Mashed potatoes.
Okay, what else about them?
I just love them.
Me too. Like, okay, what I do at the end of the day, I'm not getting on camera anymore.
See you, Erica.
So we'll do like,
Erica?
no.
Erica?
Oh gosh. So I'll get my mashed potatoes, turkey, gravy, stuff it on the side, and then cranberry sauce all over all of it. And just,
I'm in the wrong
couple bowls
comment
of that.
section. I'm
Yep.
in Kellen's comment section. There we go.
I'm just on the G28 Live.
Oh, I think you
What?
had your own watch party.
I did
going.
on accident. Yeah.
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
accident.
Well, not really accident. I started it, but there's no comments in there, so I didn't.
There's no.
There now. Is it really?
Twice baked
Yeah.
potatoes. Yes, Liv.
He jumped over. It was Dan Rexler.
Rex
Rex
Winkle.
Winkle. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, twice baked potatoes are fantastic.
Josh makes some killer twice baked potatoes.
fully loaded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They've got
Prove
all the
it.
dairy
That's
things.
for me. That's more
with
of like
bacon.
a
Does
football.
Josh make-
that is a
Prove it.
football.
Totally
kind
did.
Of thing.
Well, he doesn't touch the bacon.
I will touch bacon.
He will touch bacon.
Well, it is.
It's kinda
less
cooked.
slimy. It's
Yeah.
mostly
I
fat.
don't know. That bacon.
Okay,
Gotta look
I'm
greasy.
getting
Because of
over
the
it.
fat.
He's
I'm
working on
getting
it.
over it. I touch raw chicken now. It's just the whole turkey and reaching inside of it and the squishy sounds it makes. I can't do it.
And then
Turkey is the last hurdle. I've
massaging
handled
her
everything
down
else.
with canola oil.
I help with that.
So I made a turkey.
I was so proud.
I won't stop talking about it.
There was
I
a
know.
whole stick of butter on
So-
it.
oh,
Yeah.
Cookie
Carrot
Pro tip.
seasoning.
If you want crispy skin, right? If you brine your turkey and like we put brown sugar into ours so that brown sugar gets
Oh, in the brine.
into the
That
skin.
kind of glazes it.
Yeah.
It kind of glazes it, right? A little bit really thin. And then you've got to pat your turkey as dry as you can
Dry
get it.
as can
no
be.
water, dry as a bone, right? Then rub oil on it, pop that thing in the oven, and we do it at 500 degrees for about a half hour.
Yep.
Right? It gets really crispy
And then
skin.
you make a
Drop the temp, and then a turkey shield. Right? Put a turkey shield on top of the breast meat, so the breast meat cooks slower than the leg meat because the breast meat will overcook.
Thicker, yeah.
Right.
oh,
Yeah.
sounds good.
It's so good.
So I did 3 things.
You did.
Yeah.
What 3 things?
Buttered it up. Seasoned it. Put it in a bag.
Now,
Put
if
it in a
you-
bag.
If you
Yeah.
butter
bag.
the skin on your turkey, you can't cook it at 500 degrees because you'll burn the milk fats in the butter, and that's
is true.
nasty.
I didn't do that because it was too much work.
Well, it was in a bag.
Yeah.
It was fine.
bag?
And I
the
was
bag?
excited. It was a bag.
She just went into the
Bobby's
Saturday
World?
Night Live voice.
Oh,
Tonight we're talking
Have you noticed?
we're going to talk about.
Me.
Oh, the NPR voice.
I won't use the actual.
No, we can't get
the
too
actual
too
skit.
far
I
into
did
that.
that?
No, your voice got softer like those characters on Saturday Night Live.
I just want to
when they're-
point out
Talk-
when
when we're talking about meatballs.
is that the NPR skit?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Well, it
Anna
wasn't-
Gasteyer and
Mary-
Molly Shannon.
Molly Shannon, yeah.
Yeah. Not Mary
and the
Catherine
one where
Galvin.
they
Yeah,
had-
Mary
Did they have Betty White on?
They
once?
had Betty White
Yeah.
on one.
And it was with Alec Baldwin? too?
Alec Baldwin the
I think
other
that was a
time
good one 'cause they
with
were-
the
yeah.
sweaty balls.
I was trying to avoid it. You went to it. I tried to
Oh,
avoid
Chris
it.
just noticed your guitars.
So okay, I don't. Chris might know this. Chris Laws was my youth pastor. If you ask me who my youth pastor was, I'll tell you Chris Laws. He was my youth pastor in high school, and because I had like 4 of them, right? So the reason I play a Spectre bass is because Chris was like, you should try a Spectre, man. You'll like it. You'll love it. And like, so I did. And I bought a Spectre. And then I have Taylor's because Chris always played Taylor guitars. And he was kind of the guy that, like, when I was learning to play instruments, I learned on his worship team. And yeah, so he's the reason I own most of the guitars I do.
And that Fender is mine.
The Fender is Erica's. The Fender bass. Not
Yes,
the
Chris
not the
will
Strat.
take care of a turkey.
Telly.
My
Would
bad.
you take care of a turkey?
Yes.
What?
Chris,
Yes.
do you touch
Anything-
raw birds?
Anything,
Chris is coming in at the end of this
Chris.
going, wait, why am I asking? Why touch raw
Sorry.
birds?
Oh, that question just kills me.
okay.
If Chris would jump off a bridge, Josh would be like, I'm next in line.
Yeah.
He was my youth pastor.
Chris is awesome.
Obviously, that's how you get to heaven. So
If
we're
my
doing
youth
it.
pastor does it.
Yep.
That's how everyone should feel about their youth pastors,
Oh
current
gosh.
and past.
Whew.
If that youth
Kids,
pastor,
I'm sorry.
This explains
You
a lot of
haven't
issues.
been my
I don't
youth
have a
I haven't been
past
your
youth
pastor.
pastor.
Yeah. It's just all current.
All
Oh,
the
my
issues
gosh.
making sense.
Yeah.
What were we talking about before we started talking about
Food.
that? But there
Thanksgiving.
was something in particular.
Meatballs.
Oh, NPR. Okay, so we were talking about her voice, right?
Yeah.
Have you
She
noticed
dropped in
that
that
when
voice.
Julie does the intros and outros on the sermon videos, she gets more Minnesotan sounding?
Oh, hi. Welcome to Gathering 208.
Yeah.
It's my professional voice.
Professional
Because
voice sounds
every
like Bobby's
time-
mom's.
Because
from
every
Bobby's World.
time I do like a morning huddle or something, I'm like, good morning, everybody. Welcome. Make sure you put your mask in the bag. I need drinks in the break room. And don't bother me.
Oh, someone's from Minnesota.
Oh. It just happened.
We were not prepared on Sunday night for the bloopers. The bloopers were great.
Oh,
man.
gosh.
Oh, did you like them?
The bloopers
Loved
were
it.
great.
It was
yeah.
really funny watching them next to Julie.
I think
those-
we
oh,
were
man.
like 9 takes in when I was like being ridiculous. And that's when I was like, I forgot you're doing bloopers.
So if you haven't, the last couple sermons, at the very end of the sermon video, I've been throwing bloopers in for those who stick it out all the way to the end.
I haven't
Just-
watched
that's
all the
your-
way to the end. I've just
that's
watched
your
the
reward.
sermon and I'm done.
Well, because then at the end there's like the outro and the questions, and then there's the hey, if you want to support us, you can go to gathering208.com/give.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah.
wants to
You can
listen
support
to
us,
that.
and most of the
Once you give
regulars
$2,000,
turn it
you
off
get
there.
to see the bloopers.
Yeah.
There you
Right,
go.
so I'm like, no, you need a reward for sticking all the way through.
Yeah, man.
Here's
We
the
should start a
bloopers.
Patreon if you give to Gathering 208.
You get all
You
the
can
bloopers.
get all the bloopers, dude. The ones of like when I have to stop the camera while I'm doing the sermon. Those are usually
They're usually
interesting.
pretty golden. Let's just put all of them in there.
Yeah, Julie's face at the
gosh.
end of the, I think it was the very end of the video.
Oh,
She was
no.
like, oh, you're doing that. It's like,
She got real good at doing the outro after that.
Oh, I did it in
Pulled it
one
up.
take.
One take.
I was late. And
What?
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. And was like, he has so much on me right now. So I was like, hello. I was like, my voice is like 3 octaves higher than when I'm
does
on the
things.
podcast.
It's
'Cause I'm
funny.
on
Well, on the
and I
podcast,
was
you
like,
got, like,
what's up?
your
We're here to talk
Well,
about
you're like
radio
potatoes.
trying to
voice.
like put energy out in the room, and so your voice is always going up and up and up and up and up. I've had to start really paying attention when I preach.
Yeah, because he can
to drop
get
my
like
voice down.
yelly.
Yeah, because all of a sudden it's up here, and it's like, well,
It's like, wow, please stop. What about desserts? Sandy.
Oh, we not talked about desserts.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
we talked
All right.
pies and we moved
We
on.
did
We're
talk
we're
pies
making
a bit.
4 pies.
Hey,
I'm out.
okay, so round robin.
Mashed
Round robin,
potatoes.
really quick. Give me your
Round robin.
top Thanksgiving dessert. Erica,
Apple pie.
apple pie. Kellen,
Oreo dessert.
Oreo dessert. Julie,
Peanut butter pie.
peanut butter pie. I am
Peanut
a
butter
pecan.
pie. This is peanut butter
Hey,
and bread.
my turn.
Sorry. What's yours?
Brad
Yeah.
Robin. We'll come back.
Pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Yeah, I like
Back
it.
to me.
Pecan?
Pie.
Pecan, pecan.
I
Pecan
don't care
pie.
what you call it. I will eat it.
Kathy says pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
So-
yeah, tell
See,
us your
I
favorite
used to
dessert.
make the best
or pie.
pumpkin cheesecake.
Your pumpkin cheesecake is amazing. I bet
So
I might be
good.
down for some pumpkin
I will
cheesecake.
take a New
We'll
York
have to
cheesecake
have it.
over a pumpkin cheesecake.
Someday I'll
Sorry.
make it happen.
I'm not a huge pie fan.
Baklava, yes, Liv. Josh makes really good baklava too.
I love my granddad. My granddad Ralph made phenomenal baklava.
Ralphie.
Ralph.
You call him Ralphie, he probably would have punched you.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't have gone over.
If you would have called him Ralphie,
Ralphie.
No.
Really?
At least before he had great grandkids. You know how most people like soften up when they have grandkids?
Yeah.
It took great grandkids for my granddad Ralph to soften up.
I would have tried it.
Oh, pumpkin everything. Kathy, yes. I want to make some gluten-free pumpkin donuts again. Do I still have my little mini donut maker?
Ooh,
yeah.
I might be down for
Ooh,
those.
yes.
Those were good. Like
when I made the
pumpkin
gluten-free
spice-
ones. Yeah,
those
pumpkin
were good.
spice gluten-free.
I like Kathy's pumpkin bars.
We're
Those
gonna
are
do
good.
Oh, yeah, those are good.
She makes a good pumpkin
I
bar.
see. I am of the opinion that pumpkin pie and pumpkin spice are overrated. I don't like pumpkin everything.
I'm not a
You're
big
rude.
pumpkin
Sorry.
pie fan. I'll eat it if I'm in the right mood.
I'll have a slice out of obligation to the holiday,
I understand that.
Yeah.
Oh, we need
but
Cool Whip.
I will eat an
Yeah.
entire.
Shadow, do I need Cool Whip for the pies, or will that be
Shadow doesn't watch us unless I'm making fun of his name. It's the only time he's watched. Right? This is the night I made fun of his name.
I'm sorry.
Good
is that
times.
your
Thanks,
dog?
Shadow. Thanks, Shadow.
Gosh,
Oh,
One time
My
you tune
face
in.
is red. He's gonna
wrong
do it
Josh.
again.
What Josh?
Watch,
Where
he'll
Josh?
watch tonight.
I
Like,
said
really,
pumpkin
this is
pie's
the second time I've
overrated.
watched
Oh, I
that.
Kathy
gotta be like
disgrace.
that.
Okay.
there's so much crosstalk right now. No one's gonna be able to understand a thing.
I'm
that's
sorry,
happening.
guys.
That's all right.
We really are trying.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, friends,
This has been great. Are you
thanks
excited
for
to
tuning
eat
in
tomorrow?
to Gathering 208.
Oh, man.
I want to know.
That's it.
Does
That's
anyone? Does everyone here turkey on Thanksgiving?
Heck yeah.
That's what you eat.
Yeah.
So-
Now let me ask.
Here's the
Super
deal.
quick. My mom makes a horrible turkey because she dries the crap out of it. Her ham, though.
Yeah.
My mom's ham, and Kathy will back me up on this. My mom's ham is like phenomenal.
My opinion
I want a
is,
ham.
if you can't cook a turkey,
Get a ham.
get a ham.
Yeah.
But that's telling me you can't cook a turkey.
Yeah.
Whatever, don't be rude.
My
grandma
uncle
Sue
makes a
used to
really
make
good turkey,
both.
so they partner well together.
My aunt makes both.
Now, what about Christmas?
Ham.
Ham. We do
And
ham.
Easter is
I'm a
ham.
ham
We
for
do
Christmas.
ham,
Ham or
or
soup.
we've done steak and lobster. That's the year I
Oh,
found out we were rich.
bougie. Wow.
And it's
Going to your house for
bonuses.
Christmas. Hey, we're
we've
gonna make
done
a
pasta.
quick swing by.
They went to the grocery store.
Sandy has
ham and
already
everything was
invited us
gone.
to come eat at their place in Minnesota, so
Oh,
we just need to make
they-
a trip.
I think they made 5 or 6
Road
turkeys
trip.
for various families. They
Oh.
just dropped them off today.
Guys,
and they
you're just the best.
love cooking and they love serving people.
That's so cool.
How does steak and lobster do in the mail?
Not well.
Not
man.
well.
Not
Just
well
cook
at
it
all.
for
That
you.
is going to taste
All right.
horrible.
I mean, we tried making lobster at home one time, and it was a disaster.
Well,
Okay,
it was
so-
okay, but I'd never cooked it before, and it was warm water lobster, which isn't as good.
So my
But it's
dad made
cheap.
the lobster. We have like these garlic butter
Lobster's
things, everything. We have the steak, yada yada yada. We all sit down, and then
Kathy's very passionate.
I was
about
like-
ham.
She doesn't
I was like,
turkey
I
as
don't
much
think
as
I
ham.
want the
She likes
lobster.
ham
And
back.
I was like, you can just have mine. And my dad's like, it's like one of like
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to try it. You can't just assume you hate it.
And then you ate
So
it
I
and you
took a
loved
bite
it.
and I was like, and then
you
they
put it in
took
the
my
butter?
lobster away because they're like, you're not gonna appreciate it enough.
Oh, I
So
would
they
do that.
split my lobster
Well, that makes
up.
sense because lobster's not cheap.
right?
Yeah.
Well, and the rule
Take
in
it
our
away.
house is like
Take it away.
you don't throw food away.
Yeah, you offered up to your parents.
You offer it to mom and dad. If you're not going to eat all your bacon, scoot your plate this way. Like don't throw that away.
Pretty much what
So I
happened.
love lobster, but I am disturbed to find out that its like closest relative is a cockroach.
Ew.
It's
Whatever.
basically an insect.
Well, that's
Is
a
it for real?
great way to end the podcast.
It is. And on that note, friends,
cockroaches are
Tell them how you
delicacies.
cried about the peppers.
What?
Oh, she has told
was
me that
that?
That's your
story.
mom.
no, that's
Me
not an
or her? I didn't hear who you
important
said.
I've heard this story,
Sandy
right?
wants to,
I think I have.
everyone to
Shadow's
know why you cried about peppers.
I don't
think
want her to
that
cry
is
again.
for Easter's podcast. Aren't we out of time?
I mean, technically, but
And how you like them.
Okay, so I eat peppers now, but like literally probably a year and a half ago, maybe 2 if I'm lucky, my dad made egg bake for Easter and I came out of my bedroom after sleeping in for too long of a time and smelled the egg bake and I looked in it and saw that there was peppers and I cried and told him that he ruined Easter.
Okay.
And then
You were 27.
I'm not done.
Yeah.
He then made me my own small batch of a new one without peppers.
Oh.
And we wonder where you get the diva-ness.
Yeah.
I will
You
say this.
influenced it, Dan.
I don't
Enabled.
like cooked green peppers.
Or enabled.
Oh, there wasn't green peppers in there because I hate green peppers even more
okay.
than regular.
Like
I wanna
red and
saw
yellow,
green
if they're
peppers.
like, I'll do that. But like green peppers in an egg bake or green peppers on a pizza, not my thing.
Ooh,
Alright.
I love it.
Well, thanks, Mom and Dad, for calling me out on that.
I love it.
And thank you to everyone else for hanging out with
Thanks
us for
for
this
hanging,
Thanksgiving
guys.
food special about Thanksgiving feasts
About
and
how
roast
Josh
feasts.
doesn't make turkey.
I know how we should end
That's what you
this.
should.
What?
That's what you should title this talk. Josh doesn't make turkey.
Josh doesn't make
We are going to go round robin. One last
Ooh.
round robin.
Okay.
What are we grateful for?
Oh my gosh.
why?
I thought we
We're
were gonna
doing
get- I
it.
thought we were going to get out
We're
of it.
doing it.
Guys, I'm grateful for you guys.
That's
You
a cop
took
out.
the cop
Next
out.
answer.
No, I'm just happy to have friends here. It's really nice.
Amen.
We actually genuinely get along, and that's really nice.
Yes. Yeah. But a different one because that's still a cop out.
Next, I'll think.
Gosh.
I'm kidding. I'm grateful for my children and my health.
I'll take that. That'll do.
I was gonna say the same thing. I don't. Sorry.
She took all of them. I have
Like,
friends, I
literally.
have family,
She's like,
I
I'm
have
thankful
health.
for
I'm
friends,
like,
family, my job, and my life. Oh,
I didn't
well,
say
you
my
took
job.
it all.
I thought this would
The
be
one
more
night
fun.
your employer watches tonight.
Sorry.
No, yeah, I'd say my wife and kids, my family.
It's beautiful.
I am thankful that our church has not been a super spreader.
Yes.
That is something
We
that
are
keeps me
being
up.
smart.
I'm gonna give that an
Like,
amen.
what if everyone in my church gets COVID and it's because I'm dumb?
Don't be dumb. Jules.
It would be your fault if it's anybody's,
I
right?
know.
Yeah.
The buck stops
be
with
mine.
me.
Julie.
I am also thankful for you guys being my friends.
Aw.
But that's a
shadow.
cop out.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be mine. That's why.
So it wasn't so much that it was a cop out; it's that you stole her answer.
No.
Yes.
I have a bunch of like snarky things to say.
Oh, but you have awesome parents.
I'm thankful for
I do.
tacos.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say my AirPods.
Forever grateful for tacos and my
I like how she hasn't
AirPods.
brought up Shadow yet.
I
And
am
the fact
thankful.
that she has a stable,
Shadow's
stable
seventh on the
relationship
list.
of
He
a guy
doesn't
who
watch
treats
the
you
show anyway.
so
Don't
well.
tell him to his face.
I'm gonna Facebook message him. I'm gonna be like,
Don't.
dude, you need to watch tonight.
I
Julie
just found out my
throws you under
dad
the bus.
Facebook messaged him.
Yes.
Dan,
that was supposed
tell
to be a
Shadow to
secret.
watch this
Uh-oh.
episode.
Oh,
What?
And I was like, I wasn't supposed to know. So sorry, Mom and Dad. He didn't tell me what you're buying me for Christmas. They were just making sure they weren't cross gifting. You
But
can
yeah,
all
so
get me
for
Sorrel
Julie, it's
boots.
friends, Instant Pot, Dan and Sandy, more friends, Shadow.
there you go.
Okay. I mean,
That's fine.
Shadow's like 10th on the list. He's dropping as we speak.
okay, let's end this.
I tried to end it. You were like,
know.
let's round robin.
Yeah, Josh is wrapping up. He's like, well, thanks for joining us, everybody. We love you. Happy Thanksgiving. Julie, no.
No.
One
We
more
haven't
round.
talked about what we're thankful for yet.
One
This
more
is a
round.
Thanksgiving episode.
You're getting yelled at by your mom. We gotta stop.
Julie! Exclamation
Hey,
points.
thanks for watching the Thanksgiving episode of the Gathering 208 podcast. You can find us every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Next week, we are starting the next book in the book club, The Road Back to You. We're going to be talking about the Enneagram and discovering who we are at another level. And if you want to jump in for that conversation, we're just going to be talking about kind of the introduction to this book and what all of that looks like. But so be here next week for that. Or you can also find us on Sundays. We stream our sermons at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and as well as some discussion questions. So if you actually want to start a group in your home, have some people over, it's just a great way to build community around Scripture and around God's Word and about doing life together and loving one another because we are better together. So thanks for hanging out with us.
Aw, Sandy, you're so sweet.
We'll see you
Thank
later.
Okay, bye.
Okay, are we off?